Alright, I'm back. I wanted to make another SimCity video for anybody that's interested. My surgery comes up Wednesday, which is 2 days from now. So hopefully in 2 days I'll be feeling a lot better once the surgery is completed. That said, this video is just going to be a quick, and I smile and laugh when I say that, video dealing with some of the things I've already talked about. I just wanted to go over them and add in a few points that hadn't been placed in previous videos. So right now I'm looking at an epic project that I completed, and I just want to show, for proof positive, the current population of that building is 14,648. Now, we are going to upgrade that building and see what the population becomes. I didn't put much effort into it. I just did it for a contest of merit challenge. All I had to do was get 40 points. And as you can see, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. As you can see, you now need a minimum of 40 points just to get the turtle upgrade. It then jumps to 100 points. It used to be 80 to get to the llama or silver token, and it is now 200 points to get to the cheetah or gold token, producing final building. So the point values that were required have increased, but let's upgrade this. And we see that the population went up something about 3,000, if I saw that right. And as soon as we are done here, let's look at it. Oh, more than that. I looked at it wrong. Okay, so 19,237. So that's almost 5,000. I'm not going to work on doing the math. I don't have a calculator, and I didn't write down the original number, but it was roughly 14,000. Now it's roughly 19,000. So approximately 5,000 point gain. And that is just what you get when you upgrade. Now, unless they've changed it, which I don't think they have, the population value is identical regardless what level you make the epic, whether it's a gold, a silver, or a bronze. So you can do the minimal point and still get a decent upgrade in your population. That said, we also covered the point values to get to those, which have increased. I wanted to touch on that, so I have. And just because I haven't mentioned it yet, I wanted to talk about the new buildings in your regions. And yes, I forgot to turn off notifications because I'm not thinking straight. We now have export headquarters, and for my money, these things are really cool because they allow you to access more regional currency. However, they are built and designed, and in case you heard that, my dog is sleeping with me, and that's my dog snoring. So the export headquarters are designed to take your cash. They are only open every couple of days. Then they open up for 24 hours, and you can complete shipments which allow you to earn regional currency. There's 3 lines, and if you complete enough things, I honestly haven't put a lot of effort into studying this, it allows you to pay real cash to increase more lines in your building, if I'm understanding what I've seen correctly. So again, it's a definitive cash grab, but in their defense, it does allow you to access regional currency a lot more. I'm going to jump over to another region just to see if any of these guys are open. I can't honestly remember it. No, this one is not. That's 6 hours to go. And let's let's see, where are we at here? This one is not. Oh, it is. Okay, so there we go. So once you open it up, you can see it says it's open for 24 hours, and you don't actually know what the shipment will be until you tell it to start, which is nice because once you start, you have 6 hours. So if you sell shovels, chairs, and the concrete, the cement, then you also get the bonus reward off to the side, that 38 additional currency, but you don't have to sell all 3 of them. Now, if you wind up doing the contest of mayors, they do have new assignments where they ask you to complete rows, which, as you can see, this is a row of shipments, and I've seen complete 3 rows, but I'm sure there's more. And in order to get a full row, you would have to obviously complete all the items in that row. But I can do the shovels and the chairs and gain that currency right there, boom, and not even worry about the cement. But that's not going to give me the row for my Contest of Mayors assignment, and it's also not going to give me the bonus currency. But the truck will leave in 5 hours and 58 minutes, and then once it does, a new row will open up. I do not honestly know if there's a wait time. I know at some point in time something weird happens, because if I don't do all 3 of the shipments in a row, at some point in time it grays out and I'm not allowed to do it. And I don't know if it gets really close to the timer, or maybe the timer has expired and then there's a grayed out period where you got to wait for the next row to open up. I don't honestly know, and I apologize for that. Just wanted to show you I'm not into this game as much as I used to. I'm still trying to make a few videos here and there just because people keep telling me they want them. But I apologize, I'm not up on everything like I used to be. But down here in the bottom right corner, you can see this pig, and the offer is only valid for a couple of days, but if you complete, as near as I can tell, if you complete 3 rows, then you can spend $3 and get 2,000 additional currency. Okay, so I think I said that wrong earlier. I said you could add rows, but you can't. You can just get more currency by paying cash. And the reason that you would do this is because they offer you a Contest of Mayors assignment to make a certain amount of regional currency. And in my opinion, there is no possible way to complete those assignments unless you spend real cash. Now, maybe I just haven't put enough effort into looking at this right, but I think it's wrong when they give you an assignment that you cannot complete without spending cash. But again, maybe I just haven't looked at it right. Maybe I haven't put the effort into figuring out how to do it without spending cash. But they do add more stuff to the game all the time, which is nice. But each time they add things, it just makes it more and more obvious they're trying to get cash from you, which is fine. It is a game. They should be able to make money, but they shouldn't force that upon you as a way to win and do good in the game. I think that's wrong. So that's one of the reasons that I don't play much anymore. The second reason is because the wars are just completely broken. I think the strategy is basically non-existent, and when you get to the higher level wars, the fact that people just hide under the shield, which again is a legitimate strategy, I just think it's poor sportsmanship. I do not like it. Or the fact that people can just pay cash to win, bam, and unless you're going to pay cash to be competitive, there's no chance of having the same level of competition. You're going to lose. Or maybe people are cheating. I know a lot of people complain that people are cheating. So anyway, since we're in the region, it is now, thanks to, I believe his name is Peter Lloyd. I'm sorry, I don't honestly remember, but let's see if we can go look that up really quick. Here we go. Yes, sir. Peter Lloyd. Thanks as always for your video. Always informative and interesting. I'm sorry if this didn't flip over so you guys can see it really easy. Always look forward to them. The recent update regarding epics is that now you can do epics in your regions, but it must be a residential building and fully upgraded as in the main city. So that is cool. Let's get back over to the game here and get the screen back the way it's supposed to be. All right, so thank you for that comment. Thank you for that update and information. Like I said, I am not currently as aware of what's going on in the game. I know I had heard something about the epics in the regionals, so that's cool that you can now build an epic over here if you want, which, if I'm not mistaken, if you are aware of it and you want to, you could now just open your regions and build nothing but residential cities and upgrade them all to epic for a huge population. I don't know if you'd really want to do that, but just something I thought about right now. So anyway, that would require you to have all your police stations and so on and so forth. But you need police stations anyway, and it would take away the requirement for your regional specialty buildings that are required as well. So yeah, here we are just looking at my region. We can now build epics over here. Seems complicated to have an epic in your region, but hey, what do I know? So let's go back to our main city, and I think basically that was all I wanted to talk about, with the exception of, since we're still talking about epics, someone did point out to me, Peter Lloyd again, not just someone, I know it was him. Let's see where we're at here. I want to, as you can see, I have quite a few tokens, and I was told that the amount of tokens that you can now have is in the 30s, and with a little bit of experimentation here, I have learned it is 35. I just used one, and I can go collect 6, 7. Okay, I just picked up 7 of the pieces, and it made 1 complete token. Now, prior to the upgrade, I remember, and this was like 10 levels ago, I needed 20 of the gold pieces, I think it was 19 or 20, just to make 1 actual full gold token, and I believe it was 17 of the silver to make 1 complete silver token, speed up token. So they have also reduced the amount that you need in order to make a complete token, because I just picked up 7 and that was all I needed. And if I try to get more, I'm at 35. It will not let me collect more, so 35 must be the limit. Thank you again for that information. And it does require less of each piece to make the complete speed up token. I don't know what the total number is now, but considering 10 levels ago, it used to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 17 for me, and now it is just 7. That's pretty big change. So hopefully some of these changes make some people happy. I really look forward to a time when they do something to revamp the wars. I would like a better strategy. I'm sure quite a few people would, but I'm afraid that if they do, they're just gonna make it more cash requirement, cash intensive, cash needed, and that's one of the reasons I am no longer playing the game anywhere near as much as I used to. I don't want to feel like I have to spend cash to win. So I'm going to stop this now. I just wanted to touch on those few topics. Again, the epic buildings do indeed produce population once you upgrade, and the point values have changed for how many points you need total to get to either bronze, silver, or gold. And you can put epics in your regional cities. They do follow the same criteria. You have to have a residential building that's fully upgraded in order to start the epic. I don't know if you can have more than one epic total going at a time. I would guess not, but I don't know. But that would be interesting if you could have an epic going in every city. That'd be crazy, but interesting. And so that puts in the account that if you can only do one, the timer impacts all of them regardless what area you want to put it in. And then I just complained a little bit about the wars and showed you that you can indeed have 35 now before it won't let you collect more. So hopefully everybody's doing well and they're happy. My surgery is this coming Wednesday, and I will try to make another video after surgery to let you guys know I'm still alive and everything went well, because some people do actually seem interested and want to know how I'm doing. So thanks for watching. I hope everything you do in the game is going well and you are having fun. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.